right, it is time to open door 19. We are getting down to the end here. Oh, no, this is cute. We have some dies. That's a pumpkin and a leaf and a wheelbarrow with pumpkins. Well, how cute is that? All right, let's see what we're going to do. All right, so here's our stamp, and there's dies to go with the pumpkin and the leaves. And what I did is I took out a piece of paper from the Autumn Blessings set that came out a while back. I cut out a 5x7. I then cut out a 3 5/8 by 5 5/8 cream colored paper because that matched this cream here in the paper. I then have a 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, so I'm going to have a teeny tiny little border around this, 1/8 of an inch. And I'm going to have this like this. And what I was thinking is I would have the wheelbarrow. Let me flip this over. I would have the wheelbarrow over here. I cut out a hello, thinking that will go over here. I then cut out some of the pumpkins and the leaves, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them on the card or around the card because that outline is kind of thick, so I'm not sure. I may end up just stamping pumpkins directly on here. Maybe one there and 2 on this side. And then use these around the card. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and get these stamped. All right, so here's my stamping platform. That is my 3 1/2 by 5 1/2. The hello is going to be over here. I think I'm going to put one pumpkin over here, then the wheelbarrow, and then the 2 other pumpkins over here. Pick that up. This is a mono sand eraser. I should be able to get rid of most of that. I really would rather not start over. There we go. Mono sand eraser is your friend. And apparently my hands are smudgy. There we go. So that is all stamped. All right, so this is going to go on here like this. Then this will be on here. All right, so let's color this in. All right, I'm going to bring in my markers. I have a YG63. I have a YG95. I have an R14. And I have a YR16. The R14 I think I'm going to use for the wheelbarrow. So now I need an art liner. Let's see, that line matches pretty good, and that is a 0.5. So I'm going to come across here, across the pumpkin. That would continue on here, come here, come across here, and that way. So let me color in some ground here. Let's see what green is left in my brush. That's good. I don't need anything too crazy here. Just need some green. All right, there's the ground. Now I'm gonna grab the powdered blue for the sky. You see, there might be some powdered blue on here already. I think there is. So I am going to go around the edge to catch the edge. And that will give it a kind of a line around the edge of the paper. Give the paper a little bit of a border. And when I do sky, I never want it to be completely uniform, because when you do it light, then it just looks like there's kind of clouds and stuff in the sky. Not sure what's going on over here. It looks like there's some kind of imperfection in the paper. Hopefully that will blend as it dries. There we go. And a little more green down here. All right, so let's glue this onto here and glue the hello on. Let's see what we have. That was my first try to see what it was going to look like when it's stamped. And it stamped really well, even for the first time. My fine tip bottle to do the hello. Let's see, want this straight? I think straight. About there. All right, bring this in. So this is where my question is. Let me close this for a second. So I have the pumpkins here. So I was wondering if this is in the center. Do I want to bring in more pumpkins on the bottom here? Kind of off on the mat. Yeah, I think so. So let me color these really quick. And these are so small, I'm just going to dab. Orange again. Go around the outside. Leave some white space. Come back around, go over it again. make it darker. And then one swipe over the middle where you want the highlight to be. There we go. Those are all colored. Now that is really white against the rest of this, which is all tan. So I'm going to take my brown blending brush. There's not a lot on here, but I'm just going to soften that white. Because you don't want to color on a colored paper, because then it makes your colors a little off. But I don't want that edge there to be so stark white. All right, now let's glue this together and call it done. All right, so this will get glued on here. Right in the middle. I think this needs a little more brown. There we go. Let's see, there's 2 pumpkins on this side, so I'm going to put 2 pumpkins on the edge over here. Kind of balance it out a little bit with the 1 vine. And this side will get 1 pumpkin with 2 of the leaves. Like that. All right. Grab my fine tip bottle, glue this down. You know, I really need to learn to not do that. All right, this will slide in here. And this will go on top. And this one will go this way. This one will go this way. That will be on top of there. And this one will be up here. So I think these 2 I'm going to put on foam. Okay, I'll just need a little snip of foam here. Cut that in half. Put 1 piece on here. 1 piece on here. All right, peel this off. I think I'm going to turn this at an angle a little bit. Here we go. And we'll turn that one a little bit too. All right, just have to put it on a card base. All right, so here's our 5x7 card base. Make sure everything lines up here. Yep, we are good to go. This is going to go edge to edge. And that should be good. So we'll go here. Press that down. Make sure we stay nice and straight. There it is. And hopefully this will even out a little bit as it dries a little bit more. Not sure what's on that paper. All right, so that's all done. So there it is. Another door in the books. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see the rest of them, because we're almost finished, subscribe and you'll get a notification every day when I open up the doors and make a project. And until tomorrow, stay crafty.